I say it every time. Like, do I wish all of them could get 10 targets a game? Of course. There's only one ball. We've been playing this game for a long time. We all understand how it goes. Some days he's going to get 10. Some days he might get 3, whatever it is. And Mike might get 8. You never know. But each one of those guys are ready to make plays and do their job at a high level. No, we got a great group of dudes that, I'm sure, inside, yes, they all want the ball more. Hell, I want to give them the ball more. But yeah, that goes back to the first question. Like, yeah, we have to run the ball. There has to be at times we got to run the ball. We got to hand the ball off. Do I wish we could throw it every play? Of course, but that's just not how this game works. So we got to keep the defense honest. But yeah, I'm sure everybody wants the ball more.
That's going to be on me for play calling and trying to make sure he's early in the progression. But if they're going to take him away, I think Kyler's done a great job of moving on and getting the ball to other players and making sure, as we talked about earlier, that those players are where they need to be and ready for those opportunities when they present themselves. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to take a guy away or really overemphasize that on your end, yeah, we still want to make sure that we do things to move him around the formation to make him difficult to defend. But we're also, as the play is called, not going to just, once the play is snapped, just throw the ball to him at all costs. I think that creates some issues, and always want to stay away from those type of things.
It doesn't concern me. The passing game is going to – he's one of the guys that the passing game goes through, so I think we need more production there. But, the play that goes overlooked is a huge DPI early in the game. That's a huge play for us. Had a couple catches. I'm sure he wants some plays back, but he needs his touches. I know that for us to be effective overall as an offense. They did some things that they were very aware of Marv, though. I will say that, too. Yeah, how the game went, if you look at how the game goes, how many plays do we have? 50-something, 40, 50, 53 or something, And then it's kind of a different game there at the end. I honestly, Teo, I never really look at targets as what needs to happen. The ball's going to go where the balls go. I know he has a certain number of plays that he's the read in. If they decide to play a coverage, they have a say too. If they decide to play a coverage that the ball is not going to go there, it's not going to go there. With saying that, I know he needs to touch the football for our offense to be at its premium.
Yeah, that's a silly conversation, really. We're 2-0. That's the most important thing. I got two big games coming out. One big game this week, so that's really my only focus. Everybody wants the ball. That's just no. Anybody that's a competitor loves the game, loves what they do. Everybody wants the ball. They want to impact the game. But most importantly, it's all about winning. It's always frustrating when, you may not get the impact that you kind of want in the game, especially when you put in so much work. And, I know my process throughout the week and all the work that I put in throughout, all season and leading up to the game. So when you don't get results that, you want to impact the game, that kind of is frustrating. But at the end of the day, you're very happy that, we're 2-0 sitting here and got a victory.